Good day, gentlemen. I am Sergeant Nitro, and welcome to the Art of War. Today, I'll be teaching you lug nuts a thing or two about Guerrilla Warfare. That's right, you lucky bastards. Gentlemen, you are going to learn top secret military tactics to fight an opponent they say is too big to fail. Assisting me in today's demonstration is Link. Now, I've trained Link up well for today's lesson, and I'm so confident that he had learned from the best of the best. That's why I've told him to demonstrate to all of you greenhorns the skills and tactics naked. That's right, armor free, unlike you new generation of weeps that call yourselves soldiers. So let's not dilly-dally and start the lesson. Lesson 1. Stalk your prey. You're outnumbered 3 to 1. What do? You observe, greenhorn. Observe! Look at what those clowns are doing. Link, I said observe them. They're observing you already. Get out of there. Right, lesson 2. Pillage the land. After ridding the world of the menace, it is only natural that what is his becomes yours. Remember, while the enemy feasts on good meat, you were freezing in the fields, so help yourself to some of their goods and stay well fed. Lesson 3. The element of surprise. My great-grandfather Sun Tzu once said, those who are skilled at producing surprises will win. And he's never wrong. Attack the enemy where they least expect you and hit them hard. Lesson 4. Borrowing of arrows. When fighting in a guerrilla warfare, sometimes ammunition can run very dry. But fear not, that's what your enemies are there for. Back in the day, my great-grandfather's nephew's cousin, twice removed, once borrowed 100,000 arrows from the enemy. And boy did he return it the way I love him to. Lesson 5. Spread the fire. In a guerrilla war, your enemies are willing to scorch the ground to get rid of every trace of you. But you will use their fire to your benefit. Lesson 6. The view is better up there. Don't need me to teach you, gentlemen. If I have to tell you that it is easier to see from up high, you're going back to basic. Scout the high ground and launch a surprise attack. Lesson 7. Sabotage. Pay attention, gentlemen. This is the granddaddy of all guerrilla warfare tactics. Sabotage. Your commanding officer will probably say some fancy schmancy, deliberately destroying, damaging, or obstructing something for some political or military advantage. But all you need to know is kick the enemy where it hurts. I recommend the nuts. Lesson 8. The environment is your friend. Don't expect the core to always cover your ass. In times of need, the environment will cover it for you. Your enemy's large, huge, and slow. Slower than the recruits back at Cadence. Use the environment to hit at your opponent and watch as those idiots die without leaving a scratch on you. Lesson 9. Asset denial. When fighting a larger foe, you never know when you might have to retreat. That is why you collect the apples from an apple tree, cut it down, or else those bastards will come back knowing gravity next year. Lesson 10. Your enemy is your friend. There's a saying, for every clown you have in your team, the enemy will also have one. I see many clowns here, so there is many there as well. Find the clown and let him do the job. Lesson 11. Let sleeping dogs die. Your enemy is only human. They will have times of fatigue, just like you, and you, and you. Take their downtime as your uptime and send them back to their dreams. Lesson 12. Look for enemy tracks. My grandmother once said, once traveled, there will be marks. The enemy may no longer be where he is, but sniff out his tracks like the little dogs you are and hit him when he appears. Lesson 13. Shut the big mouth. In any sophisticated force, there is a big mouth whose sole duty is to announce your arrival. Shut the guy up. We're just normal people. Don't need him to tell the rest of the crew to prepare the welcome wagon. Lesson 14. Hit and run. Another important tactic in Guerrilla Warfare your grandfather should have taught you is hit and run. Why stand there and get hit by an opponent twice your size? Hit him with a blast, run, then hit him again. Those stupid buggers won't even scratch you that way. Lesson 15. A resistant never dies. There will be times where you are dead beat. The world is gloomy. You are badly injured and the enemy still towers over you. Always remember, the resistance lives on. Think of your family. Think of your friends. Think of all the values your comrade in arms stood for. Remember that your job is not to die for your country, but to make those bloody bastards die for theirs. Live on, fight on, and when you finally defeat the enemy, I'll see you again, a gentleman deserving of all our respects. Sergeant Nitro out.